Hey guys, Abomination 9 here, and today we're gonna be playing Cardfight Vanguard Zero, which just came out, like, I don't know, yesterday technically, because it's the 10th now, but it came out yesterday. I wanted to actually try to start playing yesterday, but that's fine. I assume that this is Cardfight Vanguard's attempt to combat Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I'm just going to assume. But I was kind of hyped when I saw this the other day. For some reason, I just looked up Cardfight Vanguard to see if they're doing anything, and lo and behold, like they're like, oh, we're gonna have a game show up in a few days. Like, oh my god, like how coincidental was that? But I probably would have saw it anyways because I think FG3000 put a video up yesterday as well, so I would have seen that. So, but yeah, I have not even touched the game. But you see here, if I click start, it's giving me the terms of service and whatnot. So haven't even started the game. My experience with Cardfight Vanguard is okay. I assume we're gonna download good. I watched the first 12 plus episodes of the original, not the original, the reboot. I think the reboot in 2018 or something. And my impressions of that, not necessarily the card game, because I almost don't remember anything about the card game, was it kind of felt like they were endorsing cheating. Like, when in doubt, cheat. Not to say that Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have its fair share of stuff. I don't think the Heart of the Cards is cheating. I think that's just a name to, let's say, manifest luck, like give luck a manifestation, but not actually, like it's not actually doing anything. It's just you're just giving a name to luck and hoping that the heart of the cards is on your side. Yada yada. Millennium items, on the other hand, probably were cheating. I don't remember much about them. I think for the most part they were just straight up cheating. But here, like in the show, for just those few episodes, it was like literally, when in doubt, use your cheating psychic powers to win. Like the main character used his powers and he would win. And like the one guy in the show that was like, I'm not gonna cheat, I'm just the best player ever, I have all the skill, beats the main character by cheating, by giving into the cheat, I think, is how that played out. So it was just like, are you serious? Cheating magic powers is the way to win? So not that I have anything against the card game or anything, it's just that's just how it felt to me. And Future Card Buddy Fight? That's like a whole another thing. Like the main character of that show is just a Mary Sue who never loses. Though if he does lose, I never got to a point where he did lose. He was always winning. So all the shows have their problems. So how do you do? I'm the manager of the fine establishment. Please call me Shin. I know they have English voice actors, so it's weird that we're starting with, would this be your first time in a card shop? This is a place where you can find TCG or trading card game products and such. So the most popular right now would be Vanguard. Hey, why don't you tell me more about yourself? How should I address you? Okay, so this is easy. Same thing we always put here for these things. But yeah, to summarize what I was just talking about, for those first 12 or how many episodes it took for the main character to beat the main villain and then get beaten by the tsundere boy, I'm just gonna refer to him as the elitist dude who was all about winning, I guess, for a while, because that's where I stopped. After the main character beat the main villain, in quotations, because there's no real stakes involved as far as those first few episodes are concerned. And then he plays the elitist tsundere boy and gets beaten because he uses the cheat, whatever the cheat is called. I don't remember what it was called, but he uses the cheat on him, and then so the main character loses, and that's why I stopped watching. So that's only like a few episodes in. But yeah, I just feel like it endorses, use your cheating magic powers if you want to win. Yu-Gi-Oh! You have the Millennium items or whatever, but I'm on the side of Heart of the Cards. And then Future Card Buddy Fight, the main character is Mary Sue, he's always gonna win, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. That's my experience with these three card games. I just happened, or as far as the show goes, and like the whole like perception of the shows, I just happen to know someone who also just started on Vanguard as well. Let me introduce you the two. Is this the main character? Yeah, this dude. This is the main character. I'm Aichi Sendo. Nice to meet you. I'm still new to all this, but please have a card fight with me, won't you? Other than Aichi, other card fighters frequent card capital as well. You may run into them now and then. Also, kind of sucks that this is only portrait instead of landscape. I could go on explaining forever, but nothing beats actually trying your hand at it. Let's have a go at Vanguard right away. Let's start off by learning the rules. I recommend starting with story. Alright, let's go. Stand up, my Vanguard. Which, by the way, I've never played Cardfight Vanguard. I have only watched... Okay, cool. I've only watched those few episodes of the show. That's my understanding. I completely forgot all about that because I watched the show like a year ago, and that's when I stopped watching, so... Yu-Gi-Oh! I obviously watched pretty much all of the original, and then some of GX, I think. Though I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for the last 3 years, almost non-stop. I think it says I've logged on 900-something days. And my most logged on consecutive days was like 360-something, so literally every day for a year. So that's my experience with those two shows. Cardfight Vanguard, or those two genres. Cardfight Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuji Card Buddy Fight I've never played, and I only watched like I said 20 episodes, so I don't know much about that anymore either. A Vanguard of Destiny. Get a ticket or something. The story features a movie clip. Would you like to download and play the movie? If you choose not to download, the story will be played without the movie being played. I think no movie. This is like the beginning of the show where he gets bullied, and then he has to go win his card back. I think that's what this is. So that's just an instant, too long didn't read. Main character gets bullied because he's a timid boy. He gets his card stolen, and then he has to fight the bully in a card game to get his card back. With countless people around the world playing card games, they've quickly become a part of our daily lives. Cardfight Vanguard is the biggest card game of them all. And one card among them all would allow me to meet him again. You meet Redhead. The tsundere boy elitist, I think. I figured all this would be it. Could you just strip the audio from the actual show in here? I guess you're supposed to be watching a movie, but this is all you get if you don't download the movie, I guess. So I think what's happening here, he's getting pushed up against a wall. They steal his wallet. He has Buster Blader in his wallet, and he takes it from him. I don't know what happens after this. I think they just take it and then he goes to a shop or something. I don't remember. Again, it's been like a year since I've seen these first few episodes. Okay, so we're in the shop. Oh, and then he challenges Kai, the tsundere boy, I think. Gets his butt kicked, and then new kid comes. Okay, I think we can just skip through this now since I've already... Oh, there's that dum-dum. And he chases. Okay, he chases after them. They end up in the card shop. He gets his butt kicked, and then the main character fights for his card back. I mean, he didn't lose the card in a battle. Like, he got it stolen from him physically. There's a lot of ums here. Like, the characters are just saying every time they say eto, and If I don't know if I heard any Anos, but same thing. That's all they're saying in Japanese. Except there at the end, he said arigato, but. Are you actually gonna tell me how to play the game? Okay, so in the show, I believe Aichi wins this fight. Also, we're just starting off with cards on the field. I'm only going to explain the rules once, so you better listen. Let's start. Now imagine it. Our spirit... Oh, not this. Our spirits have just been transported to the surface of a planet similar to Earth called Cray. So you have to, like, pretend in this... Like, that's what they're doing. They're pretending that they're fighting. Whereas every other show, you're actually just fighting. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know, you got holograms. And I think GX, some of the cards are actually alive. In Future Card Buddy Fight, the cards actually are real beings from another world that get transported to our world through the cards, and then they can fight on the field, and then they can even manifest for real and wreak havoc on the world. So, like, all the other shows are, you could say they're technically real in some sort of fashion, whereas Cardfight Vanguard, they're literally just use your imagination. These are the residents of or units on this planet Cray. Call to them and fight. At the beginning of the fight, 5 cards will be drawn from your deck, and this is your hands. Okay, we have a dog. I think this is a supporter. I don't know. I don't remember anything about the show, other than, like, I guess a sword. I don't remember anything about the card game itself. 5 cards will be drawn from your deck, and this is your hand. It'll be easier for me to explain if I take the first turn. So you drew one. Is the avatar or Vanguard that my spirit rides? Our avatar, Vanguard, is not strong in the beginning, but not to worry, we can ride stronger each other. They level up. Embodiment of armor. Place a card 1 grade higher onto your Vanguard. This is called Ride. Your Vanguard can power by stacking units on it. I'm already, like, confused, even though I knew how the game worked before, but it's like... There's still some things when watching the show where it's just like, I kind of, like, are we just, like, doing nonsense now? And with that, I attack. Except that you can't attack on your first turn when going first. And my first turn... Okay, whatever. Okay, so... This time, let's ride Little Sage Marin. Available in your hands. Which is this card here. But does it give us the rating? I guess the 1 on top. So those look like 7s to me, but I guess they're 1s. Good job, now the ride phase is finished. Tap the button on the right and the phase will proceed. For this turn, let's end the main phase and move on to battle phase. Okay, then let's attack. Use your Vanguard to signal the attack. When your Vanguard attacks, you need to reveal the top card of your deck and check for a drive trigger. Oh yeah, triggers. I forgot that's this game's entire thing. Seems like there are no triggers. I think it's maybe on this side. It's where the triggers are. Your attack overwhelmed by Vanguard. This is the damage from that hit. So, again, like, they're not explaining this clearly. This is 8,000 to an 8,000, yet I was able to connect for some reason. Plus 500. As shown in the damage zone, if you can deal me a total of 6 damage, I lose. Now the battle phase is over, it's my turn. So he didn't really explain what happened there. He took damage, which you put a card here, but he got buffed here. You finished, you have received the following items. Wait, what happened there? The battle's just over? Or we have to move on, I guess? I guess that's part of the show where he busts out Buster Bleeder. So how many cards are in this game? Because I'm pretty sure, like, this game's been out for a while. Even after the reboot, like, there should be, like, a huge amount of cards. Let's continue. So he's, like, tapped after attacking. It's not only the Vanguard that you ride that can fight on Planet Cray. You can summon support units to the battlefield. These are the rear guard. This is a call. Calls refer to summoning an ally called a rear guard to fight together. You cannot call an ally from your hand whose grade is higher than your Vanguard, remember that. But if I'm like a level 3, I can slap down a level 2, is what that means. Okay, attack. Okay, so 10,000. Nothing, so we take a pip. Plus 500 though. Again. Next, let's use Nahalem to attack 2, but before that, did you notice that your Vanguard power has increased? Yes, thank you. Explain, because that happened before. Every time a Vanguard receives damage, its power will increase during the next attack. This is the damage shield. In that case, the damage of just one Nahalem will not be enough to go through. But why was it specifically 5,000? We got 5,000 plus. But if we combine the 2 units, you can increase the power of Nahalem by supporting it with Embodiment of Armor in the rear row. Grade 1 and below cards have a special ability called Boost. From the back row, they can support their immediate front row units by adding on their attack power. Nothing. So, crash. Nothing. So we took 2 damage. My turn is over, your turn now. I think every 10k damage counts as a... Every 10k damage over your number is a point of damage? Question mark? I'm trying to like remember how this game is played. What's up? Have you lost the will to continue fighting? You're really good, but still, this battle is a lot of fun. I always hoped that one day I would get the chance to battle with you. So then you're Aichi Sendo, right? That's right, Kai. Here I go. As I say with the most unenthusiastic voice possible. Buster Blader on top of her. Okay, cool. We got animations in Japanese. I watched the show in English, by the way. I'm not a weeb, so English only. Activate Buster Blader. A Blaster Blade. God, why was I saying Buster Blader? Like this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Blaster Blade ability, which is when placed, blast 2 to retire one of your opponent's grade 2 or higher guards. Select target. So you flip your 2 damage things and that destroys him. Then I call the units. So this dude here and the dog. When your card is put into your soul during their main phase, the unit gets plus 2,000. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we go battle, I guess. I don't know how many cards you can play per turn. All set to attack, so we don't have enough damage, so boost. So on your turn you can trade no problem, it seems. Okay, plus 5,000. Let's boost all. Ooh, we got a plus damage. This is more damage or a crit. When your Vanguard attacks, you will perform a drive check. Reveal the top card of the deck, and if the revealed card is a trigger, it will activate various effects. So this plus 500 attack on that card specifically. Draw 1 plus 500. So draw 1 plus 500. Select the unit to gain 500 power. Your boy plus a Blaster Blader, sorry. That was pretty well done, but time for the final lesson. You see the following items. Gotcha ticket, exchange voucher, gotcha ticket. There's a card game, what do you mean gotcha? Okay, all their guards are tapped. Imagine, my attack only starts now, get ready for it. I guess it's about time I show you who I really am. You got an animation for this? Your themed card? Draconic Overlord. Yeah, Draconic Overlord is this card's name. Get 500 / drive 2 and the following ability until the end of turn. So when this unit attacks hits rear, can you let me read this, please? So you attack to destroy that. That was only 1 over, so we took damage from that, plus 14. Can you let me read your card, please? Can we even do that? No, let me read. Okay, I guess this is all tutorial, no reading. So we can boost with that. So boosto. Just enough. Another boosto. Ooh, crit! I think that's a crit, right? You didn't tell me what... It's looking to gain 500 power. Obviously him. Was that 2 damage? What was that slow turning? Try to make this dramatic? Wait, he lost? That was 6 damage? Yeah, they didn't explain what the yellow star was, but I'm pretty sure there's crits and just damage. Let's just skip through this. Yada yada, he was getting beaten up as a kid. Kai showed up, gave him Buster Blader as a child, which gave him the motivation to keep going on in life, let's say. But back then Kai was like actually fun, let's say. Had a lot of energy in him. But at some point he, I think because of Redheaded or the villain, whatever his name is, the villain, it pushed him to becoming this elitist jerkhead. Elitist tsundere boy. So we just skip through this because, like, I've already explained to you exactly what's going on here. There's reminiscing on that. The middle school here. I don't remember if this guy like gets over it. So it's like, he kind of becomes on Aichi's side, I think. Oh, and then the waifu here. I don't know if there's anything between them because those first few episodes there kind of wasn't, like, she kind of was rooting for him a bit too much, so you could kind of feel like there's something going on, but I don't know if anything actually ends up happening between those two. Because she works at the store. She's an adult, question mark. I don't actually know. Maybe she's a teenager, but he's in middle school, question mark, so... I mean, different culture, but still. You ever see the following? Okay, we just get blasted. Got it. Do I keep saying... How many times have I said Buster Blader in this episode? Like, oof. So I feel like I didn't learn to... Oof. Oof. I was like a gig almost, right? I was like 700 megabytes. I was like wondering, why is this game so small? So now it actually has to download the full real game. But yeah, like, I guess what I wanted to go into, and now that we're gonna have like a few minutes to actually think about what I was saying at the beginning, it really seemed like the game endorsed just like cheating. It wasn't like skill or anything. Like, the main character won a lot of fights with the psychic cheating power, I feel like, which I think how the power works is that you're able to see what your opponent's gonna do and what you're gonna do, or like you see every possible outcome ever, and you're able to choose the outcome where you win. So you're able to see all the different timelines, and you're able to shift your timeline into the timeline where you win. So you're literally cheating. You're shifting your own timeline so that you always win. You're escaping from all those failures and moving over to the win, which is kind of just like, it's as realistic of a card game as has been made, possibly, minus the cheating part, because, like I said, they're using their imaginations to pretend that these cards are real and that they're fighting on this planet or whatever, but it's not actually happening. They're just sitting in a store. And like Yu-Gi-Oh, you have these holograms and all this crazy stuff going on. Plus, I'm pretty sure in GX, you had monsters that were actually real and talking to you. And then, like I said, in Cardfight or Future Card Buddy Fight, the monsters are real. They're from another dimension. They're just hopping over to come hang out with us in the form of cards, and they can't actually be materialized in the flesh in the real world and actually do damage to the real world. So they are real. And so, but in God, like there's so many familiar names. Like Future Card Buddy Fight and Cardfight Vanguard are too similar. So it's like I'm like stuttering over the names. But in Cardfight Vanguard, it's like just a bunch of kids playing cards, except for the cheat powers, where you're literally able to manipulate reality and force a reality where you win. Like, hello? And I guess you have to have some sort of supernatural effect like the other shows, but it's just like everything is real except for that. And it's just straight cheating. So yeah, I don't know, maybe the show gets better or changes. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but maybe it gets better / changes after what I've watched. But like I said, I just stopped watching after that. Like, I do want to play all different types of card games, so that's not gonna deter me from playing this game. The game itself is what would deter me from playing it, and I don't really have too much opinions yet, just because I still don't even know how to play, really, because I don't remember anything about the card game from the show, and that little tutorial there didn't tell me too much. Like, again, like there at the end, I think we rolled a crit, and then it didn't even tell me what that was. That's just me vaguely remembering that I think there's crits in the game. I think there's heal triggers, crit triggers, damage triggers, or draw triggers, whatever, I don't know. And there's like triggers you can get where it stops. I think the heal triggers are what stops you from taking any further damage. Of course, they have waifu here, welcoming you to every day, I guess. So we got a gacha ticket, whatever that's used for. You might get something good. Don't know what the red coins are. Oh, the event stuff. When does this game reset? Because it is technically April 10th now. It is 1 in the morning on April 10th, so it technically is a new day. I want to get to some menus so I can see if I can change some things. Oh, look like you breezed through the first story. Good job. Not only that, you've also accomplished a fighter's quest. Let's increase your grade and get some rewards. Fighter's quest. Clear quests and up your fighter's grade. Unlock various features when you increase your fighter's grade. Unlock for your house. Okay, you have a room you can decorate. Where this is Animal Crossing. We're also playing Animal Crossing again. Unlock blah blah blah. So we got some gems which look suspiciously similar to gems in Duel Links. They're just a different shape. Okay, stamina. Okay, this game uses stamina. That's rough.
Hi.
When you raise your fighter's grade, you unlock new stories and additional features. Let's work at increasing your fighter's grade and aim to be the top Vanguard fighter. So is this going to be heavily win 1 times training, clear story, ride 4? Is this going to be heavy story or heavy PvP options? Right animations, limited cut, heal, vibration, notifications. So I'm seeing if there is English, and there appears to not be English, so that is unfortunate because I am already annoyed with the Japanese voices. Okay, seems like there isn't. Let's see if there's anything else. So profile, crafting materials, health, data trend. What is other? Okay, so nothing there. If there's anything, it's one to click on. So we got 5 things here, 3 things here, something here, and something there. Change character. Okay, we got different characters. Like this is Duel Links now. Here's a day 1 starter bonus. A pack of cards, it looks like. More of these tickets that we don't know what they are used for. 10 of the packs, question mark. Another 10 packs. And 300 gems. They're literally called gems. I didn't even notice. Look like gems from Duel Links. Except for the shape. Like, oof. They need a PC app now, and I think this is stamina, I'm gonna assume. Hopefully we can overstack here. I'm gonna hope. Okay, let's see, what's our stamina at? I actually don't see where the stamina is placed at. I would assume, okay, it's here, so 120, so they do overstack, good. Change character 1. Do we have Kai, or is it just him? So this is all the characters we have. So this is the main character's sister, I believe? This guy has a crush on the sister. Blue hair, I don't remember. Is she part of the bad guys? I think this is a bad guy. This is the main villain here. This is the waifu. This guy is also part of the villain's crew. This is the dum-dum. Store manager. Where's the one dude? Is that one dude here? Because this is like a pro player, I think, but there's also the other guy. This is the number 2 player, if I'm not mistaken, from my memory that's coming back to me. I think this is the number 2 player in the world, or in Japan. This might be number 3, but I'm not sure. Where's the number 1 player? That's kind of weird that the number 1 player isn't here as a playable character. So I guess we're gonna have to straight up go to... Actually, can we... Are you gonna say something? Okay, I was like, what the heck's going on here? I think we're just gonna have to play some more story just to... unlock everything. Okay, we have to beat the bully. When using Royal Paladin, win within 6 turns, and win with 4 damage or less. There's no mulligan for this fight. Apparently you can mulligan. Also, if there's any like skipping around, say a sister, if there's any skipping around, I think I might be cutting out some of the loading screens and just stuff like that. So just them being friendly now after... Okay, this is her friend, I believe. She's gonna go hang out with Taichi, I guess? Or Aichi, sorry.
Aichi!
At least appreciate a story where the sister actually cares about her brother. And not in that kind of way. Wait, does she actually like her brother? Actually, I don't know. I mean, she's obsessed with him as much as a sister normally would be. A little sister would be, but not in the typical Japanese way, I don't think. Because that one boy, like I was saying, has a crush on her, but She doesn't know that?
はい。それでは。
チャルク。
どうかしま。おお。
Also, don't remember if the girl and the store manager are related. I feel like they are. Like he's her uncle or something. I don't know.
スタンドアップヴァンガード
So this is a raw fight. I don't know if I can actually get a 3-star on it. So I still don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, we actually have to go first too.
スタンドアップヴァンガード
Guess we're at 0. Can I actually look at my cards now? Okay, so we're using Stardust Trumpeter, no ability. So who do we have here? So obviously we're gonna have to use this.
ライド
Can we slap down another person too? I think if I put someone down, he'll just bust through it, so... I could have put someone behind. Oh yeah, just perfect. I ride my Vanguard, Embodiment of Armor, Bahar. Here comes my super strong attack. So yeah, we tie here. Didn't get anything.
ダメージチェック
Nothing on my side. Plus 500 or 5,000 doesn't
ス
matter.
タンドドロー
Okay, so we can boost to Buster Blader.
しゃがれ僕の分身
God, do I keep saying Buster Blader? Blaster Blade. And it doesn't help that the Japanese voice, it sounds like he's saying Buster, not Blaster. Blaster Blade. He didn't have any rear guard to blow up, so it's unfortunate. It's not gonna let me put down some guys. Dog, get behind me, please. Even though we don't need to. And well, it says he's a level 2, so can I put down a? Okay, I can. Cool.
来て
Can I just fill the board?
コール
Can I actually just do this? I'm not going to do that just because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. Okay, let's battle. Oh man, what a pain, but if you think I'm blah blah blah, doesn't matter. So, we slap... Oh, you can just aim anywhere. We slap him with the 10, which I probably should have boosted. And then I think this is enough to
ヴァン
boost
ガード
over.
にアタックドライブチェック
Okay, Unicorn didn't do anything. Nothing. That was a... What is up with that card? Is it hollow? And we can't do anything with him because that was a mistake on my part. Okay, you just smacked yourself. What are you doing? Hello? That was dumb. Do you still not learned how to play? So they can only put this down. I think I can only put it on top of that, yeah. Can't actually do anything else with that. And it won't actually let us put down ones now. Oh, ride skip.
頼んだよ
Let's do that. So, let's go ahead and battle. So I think we're about to win either way, though.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Okay, so bounce over, bounce
ヴァン
over,
ガードにアタック
1900.
ドライブチェック
So I did that wrong, because it would have been 18 here. So yeah, I should have... Wait, can we... Hold on. Can we... If we hit this to 0, does it count? So that's 1818. He's looking for a heal. He missed.
勝ててよかった
Part of the cards was on his side. Did not win with... Like, did I have to get the finishing strike with that card? Okay, well, it says we used it, so cool. That was easy enough, I guess.
アタック
Okay, so we beat this guy.
うん
Blah blah. Sister's worrying about her brother. She wants to start playing too. I don't know if I ever got to a point where she actually started playing though. Like, does she even play in those first few episodes that I mentioned? Like, the episodes of the first arc? I think Aichi getting beat by Kai at the end is the end of the arc, so... Does she even play? Unlocked at Fighter Grade 3? Are you kidding me? What do I gotta do instead, then? Oh, win 1 times in training fight. What's a training fight? Oh, it's this. Pick up the fight rules easily in training mode, because this is what we need. This is the duelist quizzes, I think, in Duel Links. Let's see. Right rules, damage shield. Call rules, intercept rules. Let's see what this means. Here's a little game tip for you to avoid the opponent's attack. That's the special. Like, I think you can hand trap. That's a special skill intercept held by grade 2 cards. When there's an intercept card at the front, you must destroy and retire the front row. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack the Vanguard. It's an important skill to reduce damage from the opponent, so perhaps it's a good call. It's good to call a grade 2 rear guard first. Using intercept to continue to guard against my attacks and try to win this fight. The opponent has received 4 damage, so hit 2 more and win the game. It takes 2 turns to win. Okay, I don't know what it's exactly telling me to do. You didn't really explain that. Me reading that out, I absorbed none of that. So, no. What are you talking about? Let me see my hand. Can we put behind? We can put behind. I'm a bit confused. I don't know exactly what it wants me to do here. This unit cannot boost. No. Because we can't boost, so I'll keep that in my hand then. Please prioritize intercept units when attacking. This has no ability, but he still intercepted though. There's Draconic Overlord again. So you have to win that first turn then? So he attacks that for block and then he misses his check. Second check. They haven't talked about second checks yet. Oh, this we would lose here. Yeah. So I didn't realize I was supposed to win in 1 turn. I figured I was supposed to put that card down on the left, I guess, but... Actually, would that have done anything? It can't boost, so... Still a bit confused there. Again, I feel like they didn't explain interception correctly there. I was still like... I came out of that more confused than I went in. Only units at the front row can perform an attack. However, the power of a little sage, Marin, is not enough to harm my Dragon Knight, Nahalam. Let's use Knight of Silence, Galatine, to attack this time. The opponent has received 5 damage, so hit the 6th damage and win the game. I mean, yeah, I mean that will
ドライブチェック
acts as an attack, and if he doesn't draw a heal check,
いい調子
okay, I mean that was like basic knowledge. Like I think we already understood that. Again, the intercept I still don't understand. Because in that fight, if I put all my cards down and I attacked the intercept first, then went for his main monster, he would have boosted, right? And then the second one wouldn't have been able to jump over, so I don't understand.
あれも
You've unlocked deck building and character fight features. Please do try them out. Okay, build a Royal Paladin's deck. It
僕の
says.
分身
Well, I was trying to read, but. Because you have Royal Paladin now, which is like Buster Blader's. Blaster Blade's second form. His like stage 2 or whatever. Claudia. This like the font here is like kind of hard to read.
カードキャピタルは
アイテムは集まりましたか？
Create your own deck by adding any cards you like. Customize. Wait, what? Set triggers as you like for grade 3. Excuse me? Okay, now that's some cheating stuff. Grade 1 to 3 each require 13 cards. Grade 1 to 3 each require 13 cards? Are you saying we need 13 1s, 13 2s, and 13 3s? What is the extra card then? Because that's what, 39? Where's the 40th card? And you can put whatever trigger you want on 3s? Okay, so there's some strategy there, but that's not realistic, isn't it? Like, I don't think that's realistic. Whatever you get on your 3 is what you get in real life. Though I don't know how Cardfight Vanguard works in real life. So the number of cards in the deck is 40. Grade 0 requires 1 card. Oh, you need your main dude. Okay, yeah. Your main guy. And then the other 39 are your 1, 2, and 3s. In grade 1, 2, and 3, each 13. The deck is called Cray Elemental, which can be used in any clan. Bunch of cute cards. I'm kind of left with cool with that. Let's change one of the cards to Blaster Blade. Note that Blaster Blade is shown here this time. Alright, let's move Blaster Blade upward. Great job, now Blaster Blade is ready in the deck. But we're over the card limit. In grade 2, there are 14 cards which you cannot use to fight. In grade 2, yeah, we have to remove one. Let's try removing a card. Water Elemental. Well done, blah blah blah. Trigger set. You may set grade 3 cards with any trigger you like, which is not realistic, because there's no way you can do this in real life. Unless they have every single trigger for each card. However, please remember you may only set up 4 heal triggers and up to 9 cards for the others. Because you have to have 4 heals no matter what then. Let's hit the trigger set button now and set the heal trigger on Wind Elemental Buoy. Confirm. I'm not done yet. Nice. Now the trigger setting are ready. Don't forget to hit the save button. There you go, you built a deck using use your original deck and enjoy using them in your fights. We're not done yet. Build decks, customize. What do you mean customize? Like, oh, my character, got my sleeves as well. Oh, no free sleeves on day 1. Okay, so we got all these cute cards in here. Looks like we're not using this one for some reason. Are we? Yeah, we're not using that guy. What does this guy do? When rode upon, move to symbol. Symbol. Put this unit into your soul to have one of your units get plus 3,000 until end of turn. Again, symbol hasn't been explained. Though I do approve of this deck. These cute cards are kind of alright. But we wanted a trigger set. We only have 3 heals set. So what is this? Like, I wish can you explain these here? Thank you. Crit trigger is the star, so Vanguard +1 star and plus 500 damage. I think star means how many cards the opponent has to draw. Like, they haven't explained all of this. Stand 1 rear guard plus 500. So the rear guard gets 500 with the blue one. Draw trigger plus 500 and you draw 1. And of course this recover 1 damage. And then plus 500. Plus 5,000, sorry. So someone needs to be a heal. We have 3 crits, 7 draw triggers, I think is what we need to change. So one of you can be set to... Oh, not all of them. Can't I just select one of them, or is this just how it has to be? I guess that's just how it has to be, because... Okay, so you can have 4 3s here. Or a certain amount, 13 3s here, and then they have to be set like this. Okay, so we want the heals to be at 4. And then we can change... This was blue, so like that. But we need to change the heal to like... this? There we go. 3 crits, 3 draws, 3 stands, and... Well, actually, we don't want any stands. Can we just go all to draw? Yeah, we can push it to draw and have no stands. I think we want to go with that. Let's confirm that. What is this? Build Paladin deck. Title. Kind of look like the Power Ranger titles from the Battle for the Grid. Whoops. Takes a while for some things to actually register the equipment. Win 1 time against Aichi Sendo in character fight. So this kind of seems like this is character fight. You can have a fight with everyone that comes to card capital. By completing the character fights, you may obtain materials to craft cards of that character's clan. That's what I figured. Thinking about creating a particular deck without enough cards? No worries, you can get them in character fights. So this is just the character thing from Duel Links. Let's have a fight with every character and win the crafting materials you are aiming for. By fighting over and over again, your friendship levels with every character will further increase. Please make sure to try it out. Win Paladin, win within 6, win with 4 or less. That's all doable, I assume, even though we're using like this cute card deck. Okay, we have to go first. Change. We can exchange some of the cards we have. We have a level 3. Well, we don't want that. They haven't taught us this yet. We have a level 1 here, level 2, level 3. Well, I think we want to move these level 3s out of here. We want to save this one. What does this one do? Can we actually see what this does? What about you? Okay, so they all do the same thing, so which is nothing. I think that's fine. So at the beginning of the turn, you get to exchange once, I guess. Weak 0. You do anything? Forerunner. When rode upon, move to R symbol. R symbol. to remove a star or a blue kanji symbol from your deck. I guess stars or crits. To remove a crit or rear guard boost or whatever from your deck, if a crit was removed, call a future knight Liu. If a black boost, like I forgot what it's called, was removed, call a Flogel. That's not too bad. What do you do? Nothing, right? Yeah. Not exactly a good starter card. Okay, let me look at my hand, please. We cannot boosto, obviously. Can we rear? Let's slap a rear down. Or can I call a Vanguard who's graded? Okay, we're not actually. We don't want to. Oh wait, hold on. Whoops. Fire thing. Fire girl elemental. You do anything? Of course not. I would like to boosto from behind and then end turn. Hopefully that doesn't get blown up. Okay, of course, this hops over. One in the back. Remove a crit. So they didn't remove the crit, move a blue. Nothing. And check. Boosto. Boost plus draw. Okay, so we can boost with green. We can slap down a blue on the side here. And on the side here as well. Possibly boost check. Not boost check, but we can do that. Okay, I think we might have... What am I doing? We might have like a good set here, so... Slap with this one. 13, so this is 16, so we won't be able to hop over another time then. So we might as well hop over with our friend. I'll select unit to gain 5,000 power. This one, for sure. Ooh, crit! Ah, seriously? Like, all that effort I just put in, yeah, 21, not enough. Like, I was trying to be smart there, and it's just like, nope, rolls a crit. High dog breeder? Yeah, high dog breeder Akane. Okay, plus 12 with a rear guard, I guess. Same thing. Okay, what is our damage? Check. Though, how much damage has he taken? I don't remember. Can you show me how many cards? We can't move the camera here, so we can just only assume. We have too many of these, but I guess we can boost all. Can we get a animation, please? No animation. We need another one of these guys up. We have like no choice. Can I slap down a 3? Oh, we can just slap down another 3 because of the ruling. Everything. Okay, so I think we have to attack into the blockers first. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to boost. Okay, can we get a... Nice. This should give us 2 rolls, right? 2 damage here? Okay, nothing. Is this 2 or 1? 1? Okay, so they're like 1 away. I think we're not about to... We weren't able to actually win within 6. Oh, he has Buster Blader now. That's not good. He's gonna blow someone up, yeah.
アタック
Barely. I think that just put us into the point where, ooh, crit plus.
ヴァンガードにアタックドライ
Are
ブチェ
you
ック
looking for a drive? You whiff them.
スタンド&ドロー
Ooh, we got Buster Blader, which we can't use, unfortunately. Oh wait, no, we're riding here. So how does this work? When placed in C Blast 2 to retire one of your opponent's crit. So we need to place this,
ゴール
the C Blast. Let's see, select his Buster. Can we actually replace this? We can. Can I just drop right over on top of him? I think I can. Would you retire the current rear guard? Yes?
つけ
Okay, so we have no choice. Or can we just jump over? It's not saying it's blocking, so can we just hop?
ヴァンガードにアタックダメージチェック
Heal? Buster Blader.
対戦ありがとうございました
I think that was like a 1-star fight. Oh no, we were able to 3-star. What the heck? It says win within 6 turns. 6 of my turns then? Game's lagging out. Lagging out. Okay, you level up the characters? What does that do? Ooh, game is like dying right now for some reason. Yeah, what's up with that? Why is the game dying? Okay, well, like I just noticed there's a gun there on screen. I guess that's like not too crazy, but I mean, obviously playing Yu-Gi-Oh for so long, Yu-Gi-Oh's censored like to all heck in America, or at least anywhere but Japan. So seeing a real gun is like crazy. Okay, so you get a tougher version of that character when you level them up, I guess, or possibly just beating them. Okay, so we hit level 3 now, so we can go on with our story.
早く寝ないと体に悪いよね
Should we actually be opening stuff, though? Get the cards from your deck. Get the cards for your deck from the gacha. Get strong cards from gacha. Just said the same thing over and over again. Redundancy. We have a mission that we actually need to grab first. I mean, they gave us packs, right? How do you use those? Wait, what is this? Is this like... Oh, it's just another blaster blade.
欲しいものがあったら言ってちょうだい。お会計するよ。
So gotcha. I just saw there's a VIP for this game. Once daily paid gems. Okay, so I have absolutely no clue what's here. We just have a bunch of stuff on the screen, just a bunch of flashing colors and whatnot. Trying to get like the kids' attentions to just spend cash, just all the flashing lights and colors you can ever want. I guess this is the only gacha we have, since I don't see any arrows to switch. Big Fighters Gacha Card cards and blah blah. Royal Paladins. Oracle Think Tank. Oh no, there says there's different ones here. But how do I change? Like I want to change which or maybe that's just what's in here, like what's inside. Your royal paladins, this clan. Okay, these are clans. These are the clans inside here? Question mark. Okay, let's just use 50 once just to see, because it's the daily deal. Not enough gems. What do you mean not enough gems? It says it's 50 gems. We have 780. What do you mean not enough gems? No. That's confusing with ticket. We have 22 tickets. You can't say we don't. Just once, because I want to actually see what this even looks like. Just give me a example. Very confusing. Again, too many lights, too many colors. Which is on purpose. To just get kids to click on anything. So, 6 cards you get out of a pack. Oh, and you have to click on them. I don't know rarity, so this made a loud noise, and it has a gold rim, so... So I guess this was our rare, this dude, because he's a 3. Okay, they're double rare. When your drive check reveals a grade 3, retire one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rear guards. Okay, that's not terrible. Alright. Not bad. I think we can come back to that later. Let's go back home and then do the next story. Which I don't know what happens after this in the story. Also, what is it keeps wanting to tell me here? Oh, challenge fight. Use deck with the latest cards and take on the challenge. Okay, so this is like more dueling quizzes or whatever from Yu-Gi-Oh! Guess let's go to do this story here, and then after the story we'll open up a bunch of packs and then call it, I think. I don't want to sit here like all day doing this. Or I shouldn't be sitting here all day doing this. Oracle Think Tank wins 6 turns, 4 damage, so same thing. Oracle Think Tank. Do we unlock her if we or are we playing as her? I think we actually are playing as Grill.
Konnichiwa.
Aichi-kun.
Demo.
Wait, is this the first battle he goes up against waifu? Is that what this is?
Aichi-kun.
I don't remember like what this part of the story is. I mean, I know I'm skipping it because I don't care too much about the story. Since though I technically have already watched it in anime form. And it's not that great anyways. No offense.
Stand up. Vanguard. 手加減しないから負けませんよ。
Okay, we have to go first. So I think we're playing as Misaki because she wins this fight against him. So when Aichi isn't cheating his way to victory, he's losing all the other times. You could at least say that for him, for at least that's what the show has for him. The Aichi gets his butt kicked a lot, except when he uses cheat powers to win. So at least has that, but I think there's also a problem where, like, if a character wins too many times, like Mary Sue, like Gao, was it Gao Ido or whatever? I don't remember his last name. Gao from Future Card Buddy Fight, who's a Mary Sue, so he wins every single fight, and it's just like, what's the point of watching? He's always going to win. There's no stakes because he always wins. But there's also the opposite of that, where if a character always loses, it's like, I don't want to watch anymore because they're just always losing. So he kind of almost falls into that category for me, I think. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like he loses enough times to where you're kind of like over him losing, And then when he does win, I think there's some, again, cheat powers involved usually. So again, when he's winning, he's cheating. When he's losing, it's almost every other time. Okay, so we got Lozenge Magus. At the end of the turn, red R star. End of the turn, this unit boosted. Draw a card and return it with health to your deck. Okay, confused, like super confused on what these. Can you look at like the card art here? No, you can't. Okay, so we can boost to one of these. I think I'll just grab this. See, I feel like a card like that, even though it's just a puppet, would never fly in Yu-Gi-Oh! When rode upon, move to R. Oh, so R is these over here. So that's what the R stars mean. So that's just explained that to us. I'm going to put... Wait, what does this do? A total of 4 Sentinels may be put into the deck. When the Vanguard is hit and activation conditions are met, Perfect Guard is activated. Oh, it's a hand trap, so you want to keep that in your hand. Let's go ahead and slap this. Actually, we slap this on top? No. Let's just slap this here. Behind? No, we don't want to put it. Actually, let's just wait. Or do we want to wait? Oh, I'm so confused. We need this as a hand trap, but she can't swing over. Like this can swing over by itself, but then she can't do anything unless I put this behind. So, but even then, I think that's perfect. Actually, I'm going to go with that. Oh, this is our turn 1 anyway, so actually that's why it didn't matter. Whoops. I was thinking this was our second turn, so we could do that, boost her from behind, slap and then slap. So she's gonna get ran over, or he's gonna go for a. Okay, he's gonna go for a 1-for-1. Okay, 2. That doesn't do anything. We draw a card though, at least. Okay, so what is this? The Thinker here. It does nothing. It's just a power card. So obviously we're gonna go for Battle Sister Mocha. What do you do? During your turn, if your hand has 3 or more cards, this unit gets 300. So yeah, of course we're gonna have 3 or more cards. So we still have 3 or more cards. We want to replace Thinker, or put Thinker here on top of this, and then Thinker behind here. Oh yeah, we can't boost. Sorry, it's not a 1. So oof. That's fine because we want to save this for hand trap. What was the hand trap? When the Vanguard is hit and activation conditions are met, you would lose if you do not guard, or your remaining damage would be 1 or less if you do not guard an attack with 2 or more stars. 2 or more crits, I think. Okay, let's just keep that there. We can slap the Thinker onto the side, and we still have 3 cards in our hands. I think that's okay, or we can keep this. Well, we're not doing anything with this, so let's put it down as a defense. So, battle as we should. We actually want to attack with. Yes, I thought I already clicked it. We're gonna attack with her first because we have to. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Then we want to boost. Oh. And then end our turn. Okay, Buster Blades, these are blow up one of these side thinkers here. Okay, the one who's boosted. Oof. Oof. Mega oof. Can you stop? Okay, Okay, he takes a shot for us.
ヴァンガードにアタッ
But
ク
now we're gonna get slapped a few times. Come on, big money. But he's still gonna get through it. 1800, so it's 16 plus 300 off of some sort of boost. Some cheat boost.
ダメージチェック
Nothing. So we're at 3 health right now, I think.
スタンド&ドロー
Oh, we have another hand trap. Oof. Wait, what do you do? During your turn, if your hand has 2 or more cards, this unit gets 4,000. At the start of your main phase, S chance 1, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top or bottom of your deck. This and this, when the unit attacks, hits, blast, attacks hit S blast 6, C blast 4 to draw 5 cards. Just language I don't understand, but she's getting on top.
光り輝く美しき女神ライド CEO ア
Megami, what? She's a priestess? What was her name?
スキル発動
Oh, Amaterasu. That's not what her name was. Let's end the turn, blah blah blah. Choose one. Place on bottom, place on top. Place on top, because now we have a crit on top. Think you're back down. And we're gonna have to... Can we place this out? We can, because we have a 3-up. So, we're keeping our hand traps in our hand. Battle. So, slap. I don't think... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
アタック
I don't think this really matters. Then
ヴ
attack.
ァンガードにアタック
And we have a drive check, which is a crit, which we know it's going to be a crit.
ファーストチェッククリティカルトリガー
So 500 plus crit. A select unit to gain 5,000. Obviously her. We can boost her as much as possible.
セカンドチェック
Oof!
ドロートリガー
Her again. That's 2 crit, so damage check, damage check. And we drew 1. So this only gets a boost on
スタンド&ド
our
ロー
turn, I guess. He has 2 things to punch
来
through.
て来てリアガードに
Or
アタ
one
ック
thing, it seems. Or is he gonna attack the other one? Okay, no.
ダメージチェック
Did nothing. We're at 4.
ヴァンガードにアタックドライブチェック
So we're attacked now, and we have the hand trap. Is it the activation now?
チェック
No, it's not. We'd have to lose for it to get
スタン
activated.
ド&ドロー
What is this? That was fancy.
スキル発動ソウルチャージ
This doesn't do anything, so place on bottom. Because we want to make sure we get a... During the battle, when it's on an R, during the battle, this unit attacks, your opponent's Sentinel does not activate. Sentinel? I don't know what it means by Sentinel, but... I guess we'll use that. We're keeping our hand traps there. We're not going to boost over. I think... Well, this can't boost anything, so that's unfortunate. I don't want to waste a hand trap. Like, I want to like have 2 of them here, assuming we can use both of them next turn, so I'm just going to keep them there. We have to block 2, so...
アタック
Those are actual gunshots, wow. Actual gunshots in my child game. Who would have thought? Okay, let's do
ヴァンガード
this.
にアタック
We don't know what this next card is. Ooh,
クリ
crit!
ティカルトリガー
So that's 2, and she gets boosted.
セカンドチェック
Ooh, heal! So now we're at 4. Give me that health, give me that damage. I swear to God, Aichi, if you roll a heal. Oof.
調子いいかも
Did we unlock her now? Because that's like the only character I'm gonna be playing. Though maybe I'll play the little sister as if we unlock her actually. Wow, how? Win with 4 damage or less only happened because of that heal check at the end. And the 6 turns, I don't know what it means by 6 turns because that felt like 8,000 years to me.
マジか。
すごい。
愛知くん。
店長。
はい。いいですね。はい。応援し。
はい。
Blah blah, just reflecting on losing, yada yada, since I don't think he'd lost yet. He lost off camera to the dweeb, the dum dum, yellow head, blondie boy, which was like so annoying. I was like, he beat Kai, but then somehow lost to Dum Dum off camera. Like, you can't just have him losing to Dum Dum off camera. Like, that was super annoying. Because then it gives Dum Dum this ego that he's better than everyone else because he beat the guy who beat Kai. And you have this stupid circle of, well, I beat the guy who beat the best player in the world, so I'm the best. Okay, so we need a grade 5 for that. Next story mission. Says win one time against Aichi at difficulty level easy or greater in character fight, which is no problem, but we're going to be moving on to opening some cards and then be on our way. Okay, thank you. We can be waifu now.
あれ、まだ起きてるの？私はもう寝るよ。おやすみ。
This is Dum Dum I was talking about. This is the guy who beat Aichi off camera. Item exchange, what is that? Collect Vanguard medals, etc. to exchange for limited items. Get items like skins or clothes for your character. Skins? Clothing? Okay, no skins now. When are we gonna start this? When is this gonna turn into a waifu game where everyone's just trying to get all the scanty clothes for the waifus? When is that gonna happen? Is that where this game's gonna go eventually? In like a year or two, it's just gonna who can get the most waifu clothes they can get. Okay, so let's go ahead and slap down 11. Oh, we can only open 10 at a time, okay. Maybe I can open up 10 of these off camera then. Or not off camera, but like in a video by itself. Oh, yellow. I'm assuming that means special. Oh, you can do that. I just held one side and swished across. I'm assuming that's what you're supposed to do. So we got 2 3s here. Another yellow gate. Okay, we kind of screwed up there. Okay, none of the cards are golden. I'm assuming golden means they're special. I don't know what happened there. Okay, nothing there, but we got, I kind of want to run this, like, Priestess deck, because that's kind of cool. Well, not Priestess, but, like, Battle Maiden, or whatever they're called. Oh, that one seems special. I don't know what's special and what's not special. Because it's just a bunch of bronzes. Like, would you know if there was something special? This looks to be gold. Like, this is like golder than this. So, I'm assuming that was a good card. Okay, this looks like it to be a brick. This is 9 out of 10 here. Oh, that one there. That snake goddess. I'm interested in that. Okay, so nothing special there either, I'm assuming. Can I get like a... Okay, we got 2 rare rares, which was... Maiden of Libra. And this dude, which were in the same pack, weren't they? Oracle Guardian Apollon. So what else was like kind of like these cards? What I kind of want to make a deck out of this. Yeah, Battle Sister. Yeah, Sisters. Mocha. We saw that other one on the loading screen. I'm kind of interested in her. Oh, this one was hollow. This guy was holographic. That's why he was special. Okay, so that was kind of cool. Oh, well, game's like freaking out there. So many of these like trash commons we got out of that. Nothing too special. I'm assuming rare isn't the highest it goes. I'm pretty sure like triple rare is the highest, right? Or let's see. I think this will tell us. Yeah, triple rare is the highest. So we can come back for that. Maybe I'll even do a video after this and just open up those packs, those 10 or 11 packs or whatever, and maybe see like what's with the gems, because it says use 50 gems. We have gems, don't we? Isn't that what this is? I'm assuming this is broken. Yeah, not enough gems. Oh, wait, what? What currency is this that we don't have? Once daily paid gems. Oh, paid gems. Okay. The fine text there, paid gems, means we don't have any paid gems. We have free gems. You only get a discount if you use paid gems. If you're free to play, you don't get nothing. Alright, so yeah, we'll be back with this. I'll probably open up some cards, like I said, in a video right after this by itself. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I will see if we can play some more of this. I kind of wanted to stream some of it. If you're watching this till this point, let me know if you want me to stream this game. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but this was just a first impressions. First off, I think it's alright. It kind of does have like a lot of things that are reminiscent of Duel Links, and like I said, I play Duel Links every day. I've logged in for like 900 something days. I logged in at one point for like every day for an entire year. So there's almost like barely any days I've ever missed. Like sometimes it's just you can't help it, but I have logged on a lot. So yeah, maybe this could be that, though. The portrait view I'm not liking. Like if they make a PC app, obviously it would have to be landscape, but the fact that this is portrait mode is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to see what I can do in post for this, but yeah. So if I make more of this, check that out. Check out my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I'm back to making Yu-Gi-Oh videos again. I'm gonna keep trying to stream Animal Crossing every morning ? I might be having an Epic 7 video going up if I can get that through, but there's like so much grinding I have to do to get that video. I'm just summoning, but trying to get the gems to summon requires a lot of grinding. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment, either do. See ya.